With Nottinghamshire struggling at Durham, Somerset were able to start eyeing up second place in the Championship after they had a much better of the second day against Lancashire, as Marcus Trescothick hit yet another ton. Lancashire began the day on 297 for 5 after a good fight back, and they continued that as Paul Horton batted on after batting through the whole of the first day. But Somerset also began well as Charles Willoughby had Kyle Hogg brilliantly taken by Trescothick in his first over. Hogg hadn't added to his overnight 69. In his second over of the day, Willoughby struck again, trapping Glenn Chappell in front for naught. The new ball was swinging again as Lancashire slipped to 303 for 7. It was tough going for the visitors in the sunshine as Willoughby was bowling a fine spell, and runs like these were hard to come by. Saj Mahmood didn't last long either as he hit Alfonso Thomas on the up and was caught in the covers by Arul Sapaya. Horton's long knock, which had lasted for 399 minutes, finally ended when he edged to pull off Willoughby and was taken behind for a career best 173. Somerset were now right in the game with the visitors on 330 for 9, but they still needed that last wicket, which for 25 minutes was hard to get. Trescothick actually made a mistake and dropped Oliver Newby, but it wasn't a costly error as Craig Kieswetter pounced his 6th catch of the innings with the score at 344. The last 5 wickets had gone for 47 runs, with Willoughby ending with figures of 5 for 109. That was never going to be a score good enough when Trescothick is in the kind of scintillating form he's been in all this summer. He was straight into his stride yet again, with the extra responsibility of captaincy having precisely no effect on his batting. Gary Keady was hit into the stands, the 30th six Trescothick has struck in all forms of cricket this summer. Sapaya has had the best view in the house all summer at the non-striker's end to Trescothick, and there's little doubt that his play has improved as a result of that. He's often matched whatever the former England man has done at Taunton in what has been a coming-of-age summer for him. Trescothick was first to his 50, coming off 73 balls, with his 31st maximum of the season. He makes batting look so simple once he's in. Sapaya wasn't far behind, reaching his half-century in similar style with his 10th 4. With more than 100 runs knocked off, the two really began to enjoy themselves. Trescothick has been looking for a steady opening partner, and in Sapaya this summer he's clearly found one. The ball wasn't turning when Lancashire needed it to, and he was making hay in the sunshine as the score rattled past 150 without loss. But yet again the day belonged to the master batsman Trescothick. Here are some of his statistics this season. He would soon reach his 8th first-class 100 of the summer, along with 8 50s, and in all cricket he's now hit 9 tons and 16 50s. His boundary count is simply astonishing. As well as those 31 sixes, these boundaries took his tally of 4s in all competitions to a quite unbelievable 406. His 407th brought up his 100 off 133 balls. There cannot have been a better opener in domestic cricket for a very long time. Tea was taken with Somerset on 193 without loss, and it broke Trescothick's concentration as he went straight afterwards for 102 as he played Mahmood onto his stumps. Sapaya stuck around until the total reached 221, but 5 short of his 4th 100 of the season, he was surprisingly castled by Chappell. James Hildreth has often had a horrible job of watching the ball hit the picket seemingly forever before coming into bat, with the bowlers brimming with confidence after removing the openers, and he made only 5 before he was yorked by Mahmood. There was an hour left in the day when Jos Buttler came to the crease for the very first time in his first-class career, and he got off the mark with a confident-looking cover drive. He and Xander De Bruyne battled through to the end to take the score to 266 for 3. De Bruyne is on 36 and Buttler 13. Somerset are in a good position then at the halfway stage. They have lots of batting still to come, of course, and will look for a substantial first innings lead. They currently trail by 78 runs.